Hi, good morning, people. We had a great day of price action yesterday, but I was unfortunately sick and I slept like crazy. I felt horrible all day yesterday, but we're back and I'm feeling pretty good right now. So that's good news. We are destined for a very bullish day as we took out this super prominent low from October. So that being said, we're definitely going to make a push up today. Unfortunately, I am kind of stuck waiting for news to come out. We have flash PMI at 6:45, and we have University of Michigan consumer sentiment at 7. So I'm gonna have to wait for that to come out, and then I can figure out what I'm gonna enter in off of. But right now, honestly, I'd be happy if we just kind of goon in price action, essentially, and kind of just did nothing and then finally hit kind of a more key point down here. I think there's lots of opportunity of entry. It's kind of hard to tell what index is leading and lagging. I'm gonna say that's quite difficult. I think we'll determine that in a bit. But I think either would be super valid to enter in off of anyways today, just because of what price given us. You know what? I'm gonna say that ES is actually our leading, just because we're sitting so much higher above the low that we just took out. So I will still mark out the 30-minute order block, the same one that we have on ES. So we'll wait for this price to develop. So far, we're looking so good. I'm pretty happy about how this trading day is going to be looking. Yesterday, I did look at the markets and in the early morning, and I had a beautiful inverse gap entry set up that unfortunately would have gotten hit. And that was right about here that I would have been entered in. I'm sure so many people got entered in on this trade yesterday, and it must have done so well, because I mean, just look at that. So a little unfortunate, but it's alright. We'll bounce back. That is the first trading day I've fully missed in a long time. So anyways, I'll be right back. I will be watching price on my phone. Today's gonna be a good day, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so this is the exact kind of price action I was hoping for off open. I wasn't really looking to have a big rip. We will hopefully continue to consolidate until market holy crap, I'm having a bit of till news comes out. There we go. Those are the words I was looking for. Alright, so I am going to put a buy limit here, just because this is where I want to be entered at. I'm going to put my stop loss all the way down at this low. I'm pretty confident in this day. Hopefully we can reach up. Damn, that'd be crazy. Could increase my risk. We will target this first. Because sorry, I got music blasting. I can't even think. I can't hear my own thoughts. I'm gonna put the take profit here for now, just because I don't know how prices is gonna be moving after news. If it's ripping and it's ripping hard, I will move it up here. And like, I'm pretty damn confident that we're gonna be going to the upside today. To me personally, yeah, we're going up today for sure. I would be surprised if we didn't. Anyways, so I think there's mad opportunity today. We just gotta wait for this news to come out. I may have to settle for a different entry point, but I would prefer to get entered in down here off the 5-minute inverse. Got a little equilibrium in here too. I don't see why we wouldn't push this. Yeah, like I don't think we're gonna make it all the way back up here realistically, but we'll target some of these lower resistance highs because it does look like a very bullish day. I could increase my position size and move my stop loss a little higher up. Like if I just even to experiment here, go 1 to 5 instead of a 1 to 4. Yeah, and keep my stop loss here for now. We'll just see how price action is moving. It looks like we want to make a push into this kind of price range here, so I think that's great. I mean, we'll see what price gives us after news comes out, which is in 1 minute. Definitely looking to be trading on the ES today because NQ is looking a little more choppy and a little less kind of where I wanted it to be in terms of price. Okay, so news has come out. What are we looking at? Neutral and slightly bullish. Really no effect on price action, and it's been a minute, so that's pretty chill. I'm gonna hold where I have my buy limit here. I think this is a great point to be entered in at. I think there's a lot of opportunity right now to be entered in. We'll do it off of this. Alright, so we get entered in. We make an immediate rip down, that's pretty funny. Okay, so might just end up working out that we get entered in here as well. We literally just tapped where I wanted to be too. Yeah, Alright, I mean, honestly, that's pretty chill. I was thinking about sizing up today anyways, so. I guess what I should have done is put one position at the fair value gap and one at the inverse fair value gap. I didn't think about that. I'll do that next time. That is interesting. I would have thought to do that months ago, but for a reason I didn't think to do that today. Well, looks like market's just waiting for this news to come out to actually make a rip in one direction or the other. Though we might end up tapping in down here. Alright, University of Michigan news comes out in 15 seconds. My guess is that it's going to be bearish and we're going to make a move down to where I wanted to get entered in at. Just looking at price action, it seems how it's probably going to go. We are pending. Okay, so it came up pretty neutral, actually slightly bullish. So I'm going to guess that price isn't even going to falter and we're just going to make a rip. There's still a chance we retrace down further into this area, but saying that we already hit equilibrium and hit into a fair value gap, I don't see any reason for us to come back down here. Unless this inverse gap is really needing to get filled out, which, fine by me. She's snoring hard. Alright, so we are entered in. Praying for a push up from here on out. I don't see why we wouldn't after this massive liquidity sweep. There's so much upside potential right now, so hopefully we get filled out to the high, to the upside. Be a big trade on the day. Pretty big risk though. 1 to 3. That's not bad. Not half bad. Oh, but it's not 1 to 3, is it? It's 1 to 2 basically. Anyways, praying on this trade right now. Alright, well, I'm hopping off market for the day. I gotta get ready for school and head out. So, peace for now, fellas. I will do a little market recap and video later on today. Once again, apologies for not posting yesterday. Be back at it, though. Peace for now. Alright, guys. So, sorry for not posting the last couple days. I've been mad busy. I worked on Saturday, so I just got a little too busy, didn't have time to edit a video. I probably did. I just felt like chilling out this weekend and obviously had work on Saturday, so I got a little busy. Anyways, we'll be back at it tomorrow. That trade did end up hitting take profit at $9,000. We didn't end up hitting full TP. I drew up my stop loss to about halfway and we hit a little bit of a dip, which I'll go over tomorrow morning before we enter into the trading day. Anyways, peace for now. Thanks for watching.